Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new Nine Dragons video. Well, um, today I'm going to discuss about the actual legend of the Nine Dragons and from where the actual name of the Nine Dragons came. And that came actually from the name of the mainland that is overlooking the Hong Kong, which is called Kowloon, I guess. I'm not really sure. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, which means the Nine Dragons. Well, the actual legend states that the mainland was named by the Chinese emperor who fled uh, there after the Sung dynasty. Well, originally he named this area after the 8 hills predominantly located on the land. His servant observed that the emperor should also be counted among the regal figures, uh, uh, hence the actual name of the Nine Dragon was born. Well, those nine dragons have some interesting characteristics, like the Lao, I guess, is the first one who alerts the one who is in danger and serves as a protector. Often is engraved on bells and on sacred singing bowls and gongs. Chu Niu, I guess. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. My Chinese, it's really far away from being the best. Yeah, that means this is the creator of the yang energy through the use of the ancient dragon music. Then we have the Fi His, which is the provider of knowledge, luck, and upholds the virtue of finer education. That's interesting. Then we have the Fascia, I guess, um, provider of the strength and support when called it upon during times of need. Okay, nice. Then we have Chao Feng, which is the guardian of the holy places, sacred lands, and holy temples. Then we have the Qi Wen, which symbolizes the power of water over fire. Then we have 3 more. It's Swan Ni, which is mighty protector and emblem against the theft, lost, or betrayal of any kind. Okay, then we have Yatsu, protector and guardian against the physical harm, and Pikau, which defends against litigation, verbal disputes, and false accusations. Well, from my point of view, this legend is quite interesting. I really wanted to see how it's to be turned back in time. For me, this game, it's also turning back in time, not only in the old Chinese time, but also in a period when I played this game. What I also wanted to mention is that the Alt K will activate a light foot, which is a technique that it's typical to this game, which will allow you to run across the map. Like you can see right now, I am running it just by pressing the Alt, and with the right mouse I can direct myself. That's an interesting feature that I have. And that's something that can evolve. You see right now I am at the middle of the first, but I can evolve it up to level 10. Now I have level 2. So by using some skills you can actually evolve them up till the 10. I don't know. level, I guess it's the best term, but it's the skill level, it's not my level. Yeah. Then you can actually evolve them even further with the tomes by using different tomes. Okay, let's see what we have. The basic spade attack. Okay, now that you have the weapon, it's time to learn the kung fu suited for your weapon. The dispatched disciples teach the kung fu. Okay, nice. Because I choose the Shaolin, I will get a Kud gel as my weapon. So that's each clan and class will have a specific type of weapon. Okay, let's go to the location that we need to go. Now we have the Shaolin Disciple. I will get to him. Namaste, it looks like you have an interest in the polearms. Okay, the polearms can be easily acquired too. It's perfect for us the Buddhists since we don't believe in killing our opponents. You'll learn about this in detail later, but the polearms are used by warriors and Shaolin. I understand. Okay, there are two spades kung fu that are used by the vagabonds: basic spade attack and smashing spade attack. You may learn both of them from me. Learn the basic or smashing spade attack and talk to me again. Okay, let's talk to him. I need to open my inventory. I don't know from where that sounds come. Oh, I guess from those ones. And I see that we also have some boxes. Okay, master the basic spade attack. I know I need to go to him actually and say learn kung fu. So now we have the basic spade and the smashing. I will try to learn the smashing spade maybe if it's possible, and maybe the basic spade. Okay, I don't know what is this. Revealing hand. Okay, I guess we can learn all of them because those are basic things that we can learn. We have enough money, so we learned all of them. That's not good for us. I forgot from where I can actually... okay. Kung Fu. Okay, smashing spade attack. Basic spade attack. Okay. Revealing hand. Okay. It's 2. Okay. Okay. And we managed to kill, and we leveled up. Well, it says here that we need some vital energy for this, and we need more training at the Kung Fu training ground for it. So, we learned something. It's okay. Information for the... Okay, I need to actually read what it says here. Train the basics. Okay, I need to train myself. So I need to go back. So you cannot actually go straight. Even that it looks like you might actually be able to do it, you will not be able to do it. start Kung Fu training. And start. And now to actually train your Kung Fu, you'll need to hit in the middle spot with the mouse click, and then you'll have trained. So let's see. 1, okay, okay, okay. And now we can use the actual basic attack. Well, let's get back to our Shaolin Disciple. Okay, now it says you have made the basic attacks yours. How much one trains for the Kung Fu changes how much damage it can deal and such. So make sure you train each Kung Fu all the way. Okay. I will try to train the other Kung Fu, which is the basic first fist attack. Okay, it says that I need to get my weapon dropped in the bag. Inventory, character. Okay, now I can try to train it. Fail. So it's not so easy. Sometimes you just miss. Of course, each weapon can be destroyed. As you'll see, there will be different levels for the moves that you will want to fight with. The brown are much more challenging, and they will give you much more experience, but at the same time, you'll get your weapon destroyed much easier by fighting against them. You can also use some epithets to increase your capabilities. That can be achieved through fighting with bosses, and I guess by doing some clan activities sometimes. So I don't have any epithet right now. I will put my weapon back in my hand to try to fight. And as you see right now, role unassigned yet, so I don't have any role assigned. So I'm still active techniques. Okay. Let's get here. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my! I was on my way to take this lunchbox to my father, but I met along the way and... Oh, okay. She actually met me. Okay. And now there are those fast time travelers. Okay. Oh, no. She actually means that the time flows away quite fast. I'm finding actually quite challenging to read all the text because I was expecting actually to have some background voice to actually spell the text, not only having it on the screen to read it. So that's kind of what I was expecting from this new version. I'm not really sure if this is a really new version, but even like this, I think the game still is quite okay. So the lunch will get cold by the time I take to my father. Okay, and she will ask me to deliver it. Okay, my father is working for the couriers guild in the village. He's on the south from me. Okay. Okay, and now they are saying me to use the alt light food and to deliver the lunchbox. But I don't know exactly who is. Okay, I see, I see. So you actually have a map. But it's not the map that you will. Yeah, you see, these foxes are green, so they will not provide me too much experience. But those ones are white, so they will be much more powerful. Okay, so in the boxes you can find gold. That's nice. You see this person, he is actually from another clan, I guess. Helping with the alchemy. Okay. Okay. Ah, really? Ah, there is it. It was on my head. My grandson made this hat for me. Okay. It must be very precious. Okay. Yes, of course. Let's see. I was going to ask you for something. Ah, yes. I make elixirs called aged wild ginseng each year, but recently I haven't been able to make any because of the bandits outside of the village. Please get the ingredients to make aged wild ginseng for me. I need some twigs and wild ginseng. You can find the twigs near the tree trunks in the logging field at the north of the village. You can find the wild ginseng from the grass in the sun field called the wild ginseng. Okay. I still have the tendency to go with the W. From the shape of the lunchbox, I can tell that my daughter asked you to deliver this. And since you are using, I assume that you are a warder. Since the Six clans have reopened 10 years ago, I've been seeing people like you often. Please tell Siang that I will enjoy this. Okay, confirm, get the experience. Okay, then I need to use this M to expand. Okay, I need to go to her. Okay. I will try to get from this box. Again, some bamboo, some gold, and maybe to try to see. Okay, plane of sand. So in the plane of sand, I'll find in the grass the wild ginseng, I guess. Being at the beginning, I will not get so much attacks from the moves. I need to be careful. Those snakes will definitely bite. So I need to run. Wait. They will disappear at some point. Yes. Oh, finally. I don't know how many pieces I need to get, but I will try to get. Maybe I can use Q, helping with acting. Okay. Find the branches at the logging base. Okay, so right now I need to go at the logging base, which is on the top. As you can see, this skill evolves when you have this kind of red ones. You'll need to use the basic attack because that will be the most effective. Once I got level 2, I can already deal more damage and hit them with higher speed. Yeah, so okay, for higher speed of attack and more damage, you need to actually use the basic attack. I'm lucky because of the buff. I will not get hit by those, but you can imagine at the beginning when I began playing this game, I got a lot of hits Right now I'm not hit it because I have a lot of defense from the buff from this one. Yeah, and now I can actually run. I think right now I need it to do those ones in an order, because I didn't make them in the proper order. I need to restart getting those ginseng. Yeah. One. I think I'm finished. Okay, and right now I got everything. Okay, as you see, each quest takes a little bit of time, given that I already evolved to level 2. So thanks for getting the ingredients I asked. I'll give you the at least one aged wild ginseng as a reward. Elixir can rise various attribute. This aged wild ginseng rises health or life, but it can be harmful if you take them wrong, so be careful. Okay, I will confirm. If I'm going to click on it once, it will say okay, level 1 constitution elixir, increase up to 2. Okay, so right now if I'm consuming this, I will get the character here, this plus 2. Yeah, so that's the thing that I got. Okay, I will put 10 at the strength. Then I can put here at the dexterity. Maybe here, maybe 5. Okay, then I can put maybe 5 here, or maybe 3 here, and 1 at the other ones. 1 and 1. Okay, as you see, this is it with this. Okay, I see here that I have one character that has, I think, this pupil, or I don't know how to call it. It's quite interesting. What I can say is the fact that the actual game will become much more interesting once you will evolve in level. So how kind of you to help me out. You are different from the other people who came to visit the village before. As you reach the 12th Chang achievement level, you'll need to reroute your chi before moving into the next achievement level. So you get 12 levels for each skill that you'll have. So we call this chi breathing, breathing, I guess. Sorry. Do you know anything about the chi breathing? No, please tell me. So you should just write perform a chi breathing, then talk to me. Confirm. Okay, so this is the chi breathing. You'll need to use this to train your skills to a higher level. So I'll start the training for just to show you how it is. Okay, so left click is for white, right click is for black, and then you need both to complete. So left, right, left, right, right, left, 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 right, right. You don't have time, but you still need to press the right one to okay. So that's the way that you should do it, but I guess with less errors than I did it. Okay, basic meditation is the most frequently used chi breathing method. Anyone who's trying to join the 6 clans probably knows the basic meditation already. Once you have a mind coordination, you can recover health and vital energy through meditation. Okay. Okay, I have the basic meditation in a quick slot, is this one. I will also want to put it in a slot above, leave this here, maybe move this to the first, and I'll put this here. Okay, so it says press P to meditate. Okay. And now we are meditating to fill up this part, or the life. So this is how you'll actually regenerate yourself. Because of the buffs, I will need to wait for a little bit of time. Therefore, I will want to tell you that this is it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, support me by subscribing to this channel, and see you on the next video. Bye!